my god, Shibu, where have you been all this time? Well, you see, I've been learning how to use World Painter to make a Skyblock island. That wasn't a joke. Also, school's been kicking my butt. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock from scratch. If you couldn't tell, yes, I have not been uploading recently. I hope I'm able to change that in the future, but you never really know. Anyways, it has been a little while since I played this profile, so I'm excited to get back to it. Congratulations on getting past the most boring part of the video. Now, let's talk about something far more exciting. Building my island. Okay, fine, I'll make it interesting. As you can see, a couple of my Skyblock goals actually do revolve around building an island, such as constructing an actual island, building a shrine that worships Jerry. Plus, you know, this doesn't look particularly great. Now, a quick note, I have decided that because it's mostly cosmetic, I will be buying all of the island size upgrades just because I would like that 241 by 241 block island. Oh, and while we're here, I'll actually just go ahead and claim that minion slot, start a new one so I don't forget. Unfortunately, the island size upgrades do cost gems after the first one, so I think I'll end up just spending a bunch of gems to get it up to the max island size once it comes time to actually start building my island. And speaking of building my island, the Skyblock island is 241 blocks by 241 blocks plus, you know, the Y limit, which means that my entire Skyblock island needs to fit into this square right here. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Shibu, this isn't on Hypixel, and that's a stupid question. Actually, that wasn't a question. As I was saying, I'm pretty terrible at building, so what I've decided to do is build my island in a creative world and then use Schematica to transfer it over to a Hypixel Skyblock world. In addition to having the freedom to do whatever I want without having to log onto the Hypixel server, I can also use mods like, you know, World Edit, which is quite possibly the most helpful thing in the world. Look how perfect that is. And a little something I like to call World Painter. What if I told you that you could build a mountain wherever you wanted it? That's exactly what this software does. Now, it's quite possible that I've already done a significant amount of building for my Skyblock island, so let's cut to a time lapse. So my first attempts for creating this Skyblock island did not go as well as I would have liked. Basically, I was just trying to figure out how to use this software. I have never once used World Painter, and you know, this was my first time like actually opening the software, so I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to do it to some extent. I spent a while playing around with the islands, and then I started working on building a cave layer, which would basically let me create an actual floating island, which if we fast forward about, you know, 15-30 minutes in the future, it did not work at all. Here's the world. This next attempt, I decided to take a different approach. I was actually going to build the bottom of the island in World Painter and then export the world and then take that entire section and just flip it upside down, if that makes any sense. I started out by making 3 separate islands so that A, I didn't have as much to build, and B, so that it would look pretty cool. I also focused on making sure it looked as natural as possible so that, you know, it would actually look like a floating island. And once I was finished, I exported it, and as you can see, this time it actually worked. I had a giant chunk of Minecraft Earth with a couple of mountains on top of it. I used World Edit to cut away everything Y64 and below so that I would just have the mountains, and then I had some touch-up work to do on the bottom because of natural generation, but that only took like 5-10 minutes with World Edit, and I wasn't even using it very efficiently. Once everything had been touched up, I decided to set the bounds and make sure that this was actually going to fit into the allotted area that Hypixel gives you to build, and in the end, it was just about perfect. I had about 5 to 10 blocks of wiggle room, which sounds like a lot, but in reality, I was just freehanding this. Like, I had no idea if it was going to fit or not. Once I had done that, I crashed Minecraft a couple of times because I was copying and pasting such a big area, trying to flip it upside down. And then once I did that, I realized that the islands were actually too high up, and I only had about 50 blocks of building room before I hit the Y level limit. So I had to move it all down by about 40 blocks, which will still leave me with plenty of room for the farms, but I actually have enough space to build now. And after that admittedly longer video section, which may I remind you condenses about 4 to 5 hours of work to 2 minutes of video content, we are left with this island, which looks exactly like it came straight out of a Hypixel developer build of a world or something, whatever they're building. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, look at that. It's got some pretty cool texturing. I tried over here to make, you know, a couple of spikes so that we can have, I don't know, like bridges or something connecting them. We can have suspension bridges or something connecting the islands. This one could be like Jerry Shrine Island, or I don't even know. So next time I do a building section, I'm probably going to need to figure out how to like actually put texturing on top of the island and, you know, make another interesting shape. I'll probably just have to build something like that and copy it over. But we're going to have to move on from building because I kind of went a little bit overboard in this building section and it took up more of the video than I would have liked. Now that we've talked about how I'm actually going to build my island, we're not going to start building it because I really don't want to do that right now. Also, it's kind of pointless because I still have a bunch of work to do. Anyways, moving on. Before we do anything, I am going to go ahead and do the experimentation table just so that we can get Enchanting 20 really quick. Once we do this, we will actually unlock the experiments, which means that we should be able to get a little bit more XP out of this. For now though, we are going to need to accept our pretty decent reward actually. We are now Enchanting level 20. There's 3 main reasons we're putting so much emphasis on Enchanting. First of all, you can see that you basically get +1 intelligence per level, which is pretty helpful. Plus you get 0.5% ability damage per level, which is really helpful if you're going to play mage for dungeons or maybe kill zealots or something. And finally, as you can see, with each level you unlock better and better enchants to use, which is awesome. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and get situated with all of our minions. We'll go ahead and claim all of our emeralds and our diamonds and redstone. And now that we've done all that, we're going to go ahead and add that to the total minion materials we've collected since the last episode. We got the diamond spreading recipe, the talisman of coins, magnetic talisman, and emerald ring recipes. Plus we even got the personal bank upgrade, and we made some decent progress in our accessory bag upgrades. Now before we go ahead and sell all these minion materials, I would like to mention that I have 500,000 coins in my bank from the last episode, which actually is not a ton of money, but it is a decent amount. And you may remember that we went to get some griffin feathers last episode, so I went ahead and got 4 more, which really isn't that much, just so that we would have a tiny bit of extra money this episode. We need to save 32 enchanted emeralds for the talisman, but everything else we can sell. And we have 360,000 coins to claim from all of that. Only about half of that was from the mythological creatures. And we have 420,000 coins in our purse. Oh, that is perfect. Add that to the bank, we now have 920,000 coins total. And really quick, we have 3 more talismans to craft: the emerald ring, the magnetic talisman, and the talisman of coins. I'm not really sure what reforges are best right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and reforge all of these to Itchy, just because it seems like a pretty decent one. You get a little bit of strength and a good amount of crit damage, so hopefully that helps us out a little bit. Because I got the collections that I was looking for, I no longer need these minions. I think I am going to keep the redstone minions just to get a better accessory bag, but we can actually go ahead and switch out the diamond and emerald minions. But first, what is this? This is a small minion chest. Did you know that there is a medium minion chest, which basically has 9 available slots and is unlocked in Oak Wood Collection 7? Oh my god, Shibu, if it's so easy to get, why don't you have it yet? Because I'm lazy, okay? In order to most efficiently get wood, we need haste 3 potions and an efficiency 5 golden axe to instantly break wood. Now that we've got all our ingredients, we'll go ahead and put our brewing stand down on our ever-growing disastrous of an island. And now that we have haste 3 potions, we can actually go ahead and significantly increase the time by adding an enchanted redstone. And now we have 3 haste 3 potions that last for 16 minutes, which is pretty long. Now, I would be very surprised if this did in fact take 16 minutes, but you never know. Oh, that's good. That's just great. I'm so glad that it doesn't instantly break logs anymore. Okay, backup plan. We're gonna spend way too many coins on a jungle axe. Normally you would get that in like Junglewood Collection 7, but no. I swear that used to work with efficiency 5 and haste 3. I guess they changed how mining speed works now. I don't understand. Somehow I actually managed to win the jungle axe for only 6,000 coins, which is way less than I expected to spend on it. But yeah, let's get to work. Basically, the jungle axe will mine a ton of logs at once for you, which usually is significantly worse than instant breaking them, but you know, I can't really do that anymore for some reason. Hey, Editor Shibu here really quick. As you can see in my tab menu, I do in fact have haste 3 activated right now, and I cannot break logs instantly in the hub. But when I go over to the park, if it'll load, give it just a second, you can see that when I go over to this tree, I do insta-break things with an efficiency 5 golden axe and haste 3. I don't know why this is. Actually, no, I do have an idea. You know the new system Hypixel implemented where everyone has mining fatigue? Yeah, well, I don't have it in this hub, but basically when I go into the main hub, I do. Thank you, Hypixel. Very cool. Foraging level 8, we get 1 extra strength, and now we just do this for like, I don't even know how long, probably like 15 minutes at this point, because unfortunately the jungle axe is pretty slow. If you wanted to, you could always just ask someone to craft the medium storages, but you know, I really don't want to risk that. I don't know, honestly, it's probably worth it, but this is a good opportunity to get my foraging skill up at least by a little bit, so I don't have to do that before we start killing zealots. Hey, not even halfway there, and we are at about the 10-minute mark according to our haste potion. Foraging level 10, a medium storage, and actually we will be getting, I think, foraging level 12 immediately after. That lined up just about perfectly. That actually ended up taking just under half an hour, which is a little bit crazy, and I know I just complained about that taking half an hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and get 80 of each type of wood just so that I can start to craft the other types of wood minion. There's birch, spruce, dark oak, jungle, and yes, I know I got jungle wood before I got acacia wood because I was too lazy to run over to the launch pads, but acacia. And now we craft our minions: birch, spruce, dark oak, jungle, and acacia, and we actually unlocked our 11th minion slot. Unfortunately, I am running out of room in my minion chest. I really should start building my island. Medium storages are crafted with 8 enchanted oak wood and a small storage, which we already have 10 of. Oh wait, no, we actually only have 9 small storages, so we need to craft 2 more. And now we we can go ahead and buy 88 enchanted oak wood for 120,000 coins. It's a little bit pricey, but trust me, it will be worth it. Now, we still definitely have a few minions that we need to get, but for the most part, we are actually starting to make some pretty significant progress. And if you're wondering why I haven't upgraded any of these minions to like tier 2, it's because I'm simply too lazy to do so. You know, I'm really noticing that that's a common theme. Anyways, we just got 11 medium storages for all of our minions. Now, after some consideration, I have decided that I would like to get 1 obsidian minion just so that I can get the gravity talisman recipe, 2 lapis minions. Even though we've already had lapis minions, we are super close to being able to unlock the experience artifact, which, you know, is a little bit pricey, but it should be okay. 3 coal minions. I'm not really sure where I'm getting these actually. I guess for enchanted lava buckets, is that what I was thinking? And we will be adding 2 more redstone minions to the current 3 that we have, bringing our total up to 5 so that we can continue to get more accessory bag upgrades. Now, we already have our lapis minions all situated because we have used them in the past. However, we are going to need to upgrade to an obsidian minion tier 3, I believe, which is actually much more expensive than you would think. It's a little bit pricey at 37,000 coins, but I've decided to upgrade all of my redstone minions to redstone minion 5s if I can buy the resources. That way they are just a tiny bit more efficient, and they don't have any more storage. They're just a tiny bit more efficient. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and put 3 enchanted charcoal in each minion just so that we have a pretty decent boost of about 20% for 36 hours. Wait, no, that would be, why can't I do math? 108 hours. Anyways, with these minions, we should be getting a decent amount of collection for all of these items, so we'll just go ahead and let them run and come back to them probably next episode. All right, now it has been a little bit since we last logged on. I mean, just a couple of days, but our minions are completely full, so let's go ahead and claim those really quick. We already got the obsidian gravity talisman, which is going to be pretty helpful. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and craft it right now so I don't forget and add another talisman to our bag. And speaking of our accessory bag, we just got another accessory bag upgrade from the redstone minions, and I don't know that I actually need any of these minion materials in particular, so we'll just go ahead and sell it for 200,000 coins. Thank you. That will bring us up to about 900,000 coins in our bank. Pretty decent. Originally, I didn't plan to show this, but we did actually unlock the next experimentation table level. So now we have the possibility to get some real rewards. I mean, 52,000 enchanting XP. That's pretty good. Oh, look at this. We can get a Titanic experience bottle. That is an easy 200 to 300,000 coins. That is very, very nice indeed. And there we go. 250,000 enchanting experience and a Titanic experience bottle. Wow. That just got us even more coins than all the minions combined. And that brings us up to 1.2 million coins and a strong desire to leave this lobby due to this man's stereo pants. Thank you for leaving. Bye bye. And now, as you know, it is time that we do some fairy souls. I know, it's really unfortunate. We're just gonna have to do it every single episode until we get them all. Today, because we were just forging a bunch, I think I'm gonna do all the fairy souls in the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I need a super boom TNT. I will be right back. Buy some super boom TNT from our good friend Walter, and now we're just gonna run through here and try not to get hit by any wolves because I'll probably get one tapped, honestly. Grab our final fairy soul and we're done with the park. And with 5 minutes of work we get 2 stat increases, which is pretty significant. One thing that I would like to begin in today's video is the dwarven mines. As you can see, to gain access I need a bunch of stuff. Now you could just grind for it by yourself and, you know, mine diamonds. Or you could be like a normal person and just go to the hub and use the bazaar. In total, those materials cost us roughly 80,000 coins, which honestly really isn't that bad. There we go. I gave them all the items, and here we are. We are in the dwarven mines. The first thing we need to do here is get a mithril pickaxe, because for some reason, a stone pickaxe can break mithril, but yet a diamond pickaxe can't. Thank you for those fireworks. We're going to take a quick trip back home and add telekinesis and efficiency really quick, just so that the mining mithril is a little bit easier. And now we're going to head over to the King's Palace. King's Hall, I don't really know what it's called, but we're going to get our first commission. Our commissions are mithril miner, mine 50 mithril ore, and first event, participate in any mining event. Now we're going to talk to the puzzler over here, and he basically gives you a small little puzzle, and if you complete it and mine the correct block, he gives you some free mithril powder, which you can use to upgrade your mining speed and a variety of other stuff. Every time you level up part of the mountain, you basically get tokens of the mountain, which you can use to unlock new skills. It's basically just an upgrade tree where you can upgrade a bunch of really cool stats based on mining, such as mining speed, mining fortune. There's a couple of pickaxe abilities in there somewhere, and you basically want to complete as many of those commissions that we just got as you can in order to unlock a higher tier of Heart of the Mountain. Because we were already Heart of the Mountain tier 1, we get 1 token, which we can only upgrade mining speed with, which we would have to do anyway. And from here we can use some of that mithril powder that we just got to basically upgrade our mining speed so that we mine a little bit faster. It's not going to make a huge difference, but we're going to go ahead and drink a haste 3 potion just so that we get a tiny bit of extra mining speed, so this doesn't suck so much, because as you can see, it does take a little bit of time to mine some mithril, but fortunately for us, we only have to mine 50 of it today for the commission. We actually unlocked another minion craft too, which is the mithril minion, which as you can guess produces mithril. And just like that, we've completed our commission. That only took about 2 minutes of mining. Claim our 1000 Heart of the Mountain XP, 110 mithril powder, and 6000 mining XP, which will actually level us up. And now we need to mine 2 titanium ore for our next commission. When mining mithril, there is a chance that it will spawn a titanium ore, which basically is just, I don't even know what it is anymore. It basically just takes a long time to break and gives you commissions and another ore. And when I was mining that 50 mithril, I actually did get 2 titanium ore, and I had a hunch that I would get a quest like that, so I just left it so I could mine it later. Claim our next commission, and our final commission for today is going to be to mine 150 mithril ore. You can complete as many commissions as you like in a single day, however only the first 10 will give you 1000 Heart of the Mountain XP. As you can see, I'm only 1000 XP away from getting Heart of the Mountain tier 2. And don't worry, you will definitely get to see why I want to get Heart of the Mountain tier 2 in this video just after I finish mining all this mithril. I will now cut approximately 10 minutes into the future so you don't have to listen to this music any longer. That actually ended up taking significantly less time than I thought it would, which is awesome. We can go ahead and complete our final commission for today. With that, we are now Heart of the Mountain tier 2. At this point, there are 2 different upgrade paths that you can take, and it really depends on if you want mining speed or if you want to be able to break a couple of ores instantly. Personally, I prefer mining speed because it doubles your mining speed for 15 seconds and overall gives you a lot more value than throwing your pickaxe once and breaking like 5 or 6 ores instantly. So we will go ahead and upgrade mining fortune and also titanium and sanium. I'm going to be honest, neither of these are really worth upgrading unless you have a ton of extra mithril powder. And you should always think about things before you do them. However, if you decided that you don't like the upgrade path you chose, you can just reset your Heart of the Mountain, no big deal. Now I will show you why I wanted to unlock Heart of the Mountain tier 2. As you can see here, you basically get access to the forge. The forge is basically just a glorified crafting system where you can spend time and resources in order to craft specific items. The item that we're particularly interested in though is called the power crystal. It basically powers beacons for up to 48 hours at a time. Beacons give you buffs, however they are a later game item, so we obviously can't use them. So why would we want to craft power crystals? Well, if we head over to the bazaar, you can see that they have a tab for power crystals, and these things sell for about 200,000 coins each. And if you remember, they were crafted with 256 starfall. Let's go ahead and buy this instantly. So we can buy 256 starfall for about 100,000 coins. We're going to go ahead and take out an initial deposit of 450,000 coins. And we'll go ahead and create a buy order for enough starfall to craft 4 power crystals. Unfortunately, this is taking a little bit of time to fill up, so in the interest of time, I'll just go ahead and instantly buy 1,024 starfall, which will result in about 50,000 coins less a profit, but honestly, it's not too bad. Now, unless I'm very much mistaken, we actually have 4 forge slots, which is pretty overpowered. Yo, Editor Cebu here, once again, back with another mistake that I made in the video. Basically, I already did some of the dwarven mines on another profile, so I had 4 forge slots unlocked. Now, realistically, I think I should only have 1 to 2 forge slots, but I never log on to this game, so I guess I'll just use all 4 of them, and then just, you know, make sure I don't have too many power crystals that I make way too much money. All we have to do is confirm, and we will start to craft 4 power crystals. So let's go ahead and do another one. So now all we have to do is come back in 2 hours and claim all 4 of these and sell them, and we'll make 400,000 coins, which is pretty overpowered actually. I think that is going to do it for today's episode. We made a ton of progress today, and I can't wait to see what the next episode brings. I honestly don't really know what I want to do next episode. I'm at the stage in the game where I can do just about anything. Anyways, I apologize for not uploading recently. I have just been getting absolutely demolished by school and real life responsibilities. I've been trying to figure out how I can fit YouTube into my schedule better, and I'm finally figuring something out, so maybe I'll upload more in the future. That said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!